Right in here, day 2 of our torture test. As you can see, the weapon took a pretty hard hit. Yesterday we shot it with steel double-out buck. It did some damage to the gun, but it's back in action. Boone, why don't you tell us what you did with it?
Well, so after we shot it with the steel double-out buck, we took it back to the shop, had to clean out some of the metal on the inside where the double-out buck had pushed through and stretched it in and was keeping a magazine from inserting into the mag well. We also had to clean up a little bit up here where it had just pushed through where it punctured, but the only part that we had to replace was the top charging handle. Bolt, carrier, gas key, everything else is intact. Trigger control group, no other modifications were made to the weapon.
Sounds good. Let's run it. These lights up. We took out the nickel boron bolt carrier group, and we replaced it with your standard military bolt carrier group and bolt. So we're going to run it with 3 different mags, PMag, Gen 2, Gen 3, and your regular magazine, military magazine. Let's do it. And we're firing 2 different rounds. We've got 223 and 5.56 military green tip. Runs that mag. Going for the Gen 2. Ran that real good. Military mag. Whew, man, still running good. All right, we're gonna fix it to do drag test. We got a magazine inserted, and we took out the side charger. The Magpul Imbus rear sight didn't make it. It actually cracked the plastic. Alright, let's shoot her up. Just a bunch of crap in there. That looks good. Cycle it a few times, everything looks good. Let's try it now. Yeah, now we're good. Putting in dry ice, we're gonna freeze it, and then let that sit for about an hour or so, and then take it out and shoot it. So it's been in there about 45 minutes to an hour. It looks pretty cold. Let's see if I can break it open. Get in there. Probably gonna have to let it thaw out. Well, I can probably get it round chambered in there. What do you guys think? You wanna do it? Alright, there we go. Come on. I think it's just cold. a little cold. All right, having that side charger on there is pretty advantageous. You can really rack it back hard. I like that. I like that a lot. So we just exploded some tannerite underneath the gun. Didn't really do a whole lot except throw a bunch of dirt into it. Cycled it a few times, got the dirt out. We'll load it up. I like using that side charger. Runs pretty good. Last and final test is to test the accuracy and grouping of the weapon after everything we put it through. So we're gonna do 5 rounds using the same ammunition we did in the first test, Black Hills ammunition, 77 grain at 50 meters. All right, let's go check it out. So we just shot our last accuracy or grouping test. This was our initial one. I never zeroed the optic to the gun simply to save time. We're concerned with how the weapon groups. So this was the yesterday's first grouping, shooter error obviously, and then today we just shot this group here within the inch square at 50 meters. So I'd say probably with a 10 power scope at 100 meters, it's holding minute of angle.
So we came out to put one of these rifles through some realistic situations, but taken to the extreme to see at what point we could make it fail.
Yep.
And still running.
Yeah, we definitely found the point at which it wouldn't run anymore, and that was after the still shot. But we started off with a grouping, 5-round grouping. It grouped. Then we took it right into the 1,000 round test. Melted the gas tube, fixed that. And we buried it, caked it with mud, submerged it in water, shot it some more. Did great through all that. Then we drug it a couple 100 meters. You know, a little hang up there, but cycled it a few times, ran great. And we froze it. Shot it with steel shot double out buck, which after that, like we said before, it needed a little bit of tweaking. But none of the parts, the only part we changed on it after that was the charging handle. So overall, gas tube, gas block, and charging handle were the only things that got replaced on it. Then we blew it up with tannerite. Froze it, yep. And then grouped it again and it's still holding a minute.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
All in all, I'd say it was a successful test.
Oh yeah.
The design on the skeletonized upper receiver, which was positioned to help shed debris off of the bolt and carrier.
Yep.
Definitely did its job. Helped pull everything out once it was packed in there, and
yep.
Easy to clear, never needed a full disassembly.
Yep. I'm impressed with the gun, and I'm happy to be a part of Prema Arms now. So
fantastic.
Yeah. Awesome. Yeah. Go fuck yourself, Rex.
Please
Next.
tell me you got that.
bad. Tap right bang took care of that. With the hook. Why won't it charge my gun?